Welcome back to another episode of Show Me China. Well, I've lived in China many years. I came to China to do broadcasting on the radio, and now here I am doing these videos for you. But these videos are special because I get the opportunity to introduce you to people who have lived in China in different ways. Today, let me introduce you to Benjamin Kang Lim. He's a journalist from the Philippines, and he's been here since 1994. Philippine-born journalist Benjamin Kang Lim has been writing China-related news stories for 4 decades. Lim first set foot in Beijing in 1994. He's had a unique experience of being a foreign journalist in China.
The first 2 sessions that I covered was in 1995. At the end of the 2 sessions, the premier would hold his annual news conference, and he only took 4 questions. Now, the annual premier's news conference would last for about an hour or even more, right? Sometimes even 2 hours, and they would take more questions from foreign correspondents.
Lim sees China's goal of building an independent, rich, and strong nation as an ongoing process, saying the Chinese people have been fighting diligently towards this goal for the past century under the leadership of the Communist Party of China.
China stood up in 1949, and now Xi Jinping, I think, right, when he said China can now look at this world at eye level, and China is now more confident in its path, in its political path, its political system, its theories, and its culture.
Back in the 1990s, Lim visited the hilly and poor province of Gansu, where at the time, locals were scrambling for basic food and clothing. After decades of anti-poverty efforts, the once impoverished region has shaken off extreme poverty, along with other poor rural areas across the country.
If you look at world history, no single country has ever achieved what the Communist Party has achieved, right? It's not just lifting a few million out of poverty, it's lifting hundreds of millions out of rural poverty. We see that the Communist Party is trying to ensure that, people do not fall back into poverty. And so we have the rural revitalization program.
As a veteran China watcher, Lim has continued to focus on President Xi Jinping's policies throughout his research.
He wants to accomplish things, right? Fighting corruption is just one of it, right? Belt and Road, and then, of course, eradicating rural poverty, right? Lifting millions out of poverty. And then now Kang, turning China into a great nation again. What he's doing for China is good and correct.